looking at?
3, 2, 1.
Warp speed. What?
Please note, this podcast contains offensive language and warp speed. Strap on in. Listener discretion is advised. If you're looking for a podcast that just reminisces wonderful Star Trek between two 40-something Canadian women...
Well, then why have you taken this long to log on and listen? Because this is maybe going to be... Are you looking for a podcast that has an episode after this? Fucking...
How about an episode that just still doesn't get it right?
We've had scripts. We've gone off script. We've tried it all.
We tried it sober, we tried it drunk, we tried it high, we tried it straight, we've tried it together, separate, through COVID.
During war times, during non-war times.
Through multiple presidencies since 2019.
Engaged.
This is the podcast.
Engaged and not engaged.
Oh, God.
Speaking of which, engage. This is maybe not the podcast for you then.
It is the podcast.
Wait, it is the pod. So it turns out that this is the podcast
all along. I'm Sarah, that's Haley, and this is our final hailing frequency before we close it out.
Yeah.
Bum bum. How does that make you feel?
I feel ready. I've been crying a little bit all morning just out of one eye because it just sometimes it happens that way. Yeah, because of allergies. It's unrelated to this.
I think one of the other reasons that we decided we should close this out properly. One, we owe it to the fans.
Oh, the fan.
Heather, hi. Miss
Hi,
you,
Heather.
love you, Daniel, our Canadians. Also, you know, we were talking in the last couple episodes that we recorded about how we're going to Vegas together because it's the anniversary of when we first met. And it doesn't look like we're going to be able to go. I mean, I'm getting married a couple days before that convention, then we have people coming to the house, and it's just like Trump and all that kind of stuff. I don't really feel safe going to the...
There's a very small chance that if you were to win the lottery,
absolutely,
we could arrange even a charter flight, it's a whole thing.
And I will pay to have Mr. Jonathan Frakes meet us at the airport and ensure our security for the entirety of the weekend if he is willing to do so.
After just seeing him on the episode that we just watched, I trust him to look after us through any crisis in any galaxy.
Absolutely. So yeah, it's this STLV coming up 2025 is the 20-year anniversary of when we first went to STLV 2005. At the Hilton. It was still the Hilton then.
Hell yeah. Yes.
What do you remember about that trip? That was our first trip together. That was the moment we became best friends. Pretty much that trip was the deciding factor. Let's see how much we like each other outside of work. Because we went to La Senza.
I remember that on the flight down, I was so nervous that the flight attendant gave me a free beer because I was so anxious just about flying. And I was like, cheers. I'm not even going to enjoy this. And then... I mean, the Hilton had everything. It had the experience. It had the space bar. It had everyone there. It was my first experience in Vegas as well. And it was magical. And it felt welcoming. And anything could happen. And also... I think I won a little bit of money on the slots. Mm-hmm. Not lots.
Mm-hmm. There was little Pizza Hut in there.
Was 2005 the Borg elevator?
Yeah.
It's
because we met Giles and Baron that year, briefly.
Right.
And we met this other cute young kid that was there with his parents, and we met... And we had captain's chair back when it wasn't $300,000. It was $200 or something.
Yeah, it was $199 or something.
Yeah,
and
we
then
had
we got
seats,
all the
and we got
stuff.
autographs and stuff with it. And then we
did
some photo. I got a photo with Shatner my first year. I think was what I did.
Was that okay? I'm trying. Yeah. Okay. So now I can see myself. So like I remember this because I had dark hair. We went to Pussycat Doll Lounge.
Yeah.
Got 2 pineapple vodkas for like $29 or something.
Oh,
It was
man.
like
Pineapple vodkas.
Put it on the list.
Yeah. Now we're having pineapple bubblies.
Yeah. Look at us go. 20 years later, haven't slowed down. Yeah, that was such a fun time.
Yeah. It doesn't seem like 20 years ago.
It was also smaller scale, like way smaller scale. Like remember,
I think they probably had like 75 guests or something like that.
Totally teeny tiny.
Yeah, it wasn't obviously because there wasn't as many series as there are now.
Yeah,
we've been like overloaded with not overloaded, but like blessed with shows. But I remember going to the shop at the Star Trek Experience because they had like the great hoodies, like the Starfleet Academy stuff or the Star Trek Experience stuff. They had teddy bears, they had water pistols, they had everything you could ever want. Cardboard cutouts.
Romulan
it
ale.
was so good. And they didn't even have the Borg thing opened yet. That wasn't even part of it. It was just the original one ride. The Borg 4D experience came out, I think, maybe for 2006 or
after. Mm-hmm. No way.
Mm-hmm. I remember like they had the whole history of the future, like on the panels when you're walking in the lineup, and then there was all the props and stuff when you'd be waiting in line to go on the ride, and there was like Crusher's fucking medical uniform, and there was like Borg, and it was so cool, and the big giant Enterprise hanging over the bar,
and the
hamburger, and fucking onion rings of Beta Z.
Is that? Oh yeah, like we made like friends with Darren, the bartender. And yeah, we spent a lot of time at Quartz.
We got to know the photographer,
Chris.
who does all the photos that people buy, the photo ops.
I think I got a photo with John Delancey that year, and it's like some sort of weird like gold tone, like we look like all shiny and jaundiced. And I remember like it was my first photo with a celebrity, and the creation people were like very clear, like this is not a meet and greet kind of thing. Like do not talk to them, do not engage, make eye contact with them. And so I was like very aware of the rules, and so got to the front of the line, and I'm like hello, and John Delancey's like, hey, what's your name? I'm like, Haley. And he's like, that's nice, good to meet you, and where are you from? I'm like, Canada. I'm like, I cannot talk to you, sir. Do you not know the rules? And we ended up chitty chatting a little bit, and missed my chance.
Yeah, that's it. That was it. He was trying.
I know.
And you were like, I'm a snob.
No, well, I know. I didn't want to break the rules.
I know.
If I had known. Remember when we tried to get into the little after party that they had?
Yeah. Did we we went to Benihana's together, didn't we?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So good.
Remember that guy had a black Amex. Now you guys have a black Amex.
Look at us. Yeah, I don't. Brad does.
Yeah.
It'll soon be mine.
Yes, it will.
Once I marry him, I'm just going to take him for everything he's worth. I've been playing the long con.
You know what?
13 years together.
It's going to pay off, quite literally. We'll see you in Vegas. Fuck
yeah.
I did win the lottery, bitch.
Fastest annulment? No.
Oh my god. It's so funny.
Take the Rachel.
What's that from? I'm just kidding.
Oh my god.
It could happen.
You know what's horrifying now? I was thinking about this the other day because I was watching the clip again. It's like every time I have a laugh attack now, all I'm going to do is consider myself that I look exactly like Gary Oldman losing it over his farts in that interview with what's his face?
Yes, that's so
And he's
good.
like just like he's doing a scarf, he's losing it, and he looks ridiculous. And I'm like, that's probably how I look when I get like laughing that hard. Get off my plane. It's so funny.
It was such
It was the best thing I've ever seen in a long time from a late night host.
It makes me happy to be part of humanity.
Oh my god. Okay, so we watched The Last Generation.
God.
This was it. I mean, when we first watched it the first time before we knew what was going to happen, like the element of torture and uncertainty, like are they going to kill off a main character? Are they not? Like,
are the Borg going to win this time?
Yeah. I mean, can we walk through? I'll do the first half, you do the second half. What was the basic synopsis of this episode? So we were left off with fucking Jack went through a red door and was taken off, and he's Borging it up.
Yep.
On the Borgy talk show.
The cube.
Borging it up. And meanwhile, Seven and her badass band of crazy folks are on one ship, and then on the other ship, Shaw, not there because he died, but all the young people were assimilated, and they basically took over all of Starfleet because they're all linked now. Stupid. That's a warning to humanity if I ever saw one. And they were going after Earth. And so now they were like, I guess we got to go get Jack and to see who he's with and try and convince her or it or them to be like, stop it.
Stop that right now.
Yeah, then what happened?
So then they like found out that Jack was like connected to the Borg Queen.
Aren't we all?
Well, and that's when I turned to you and I was like, I kind of feel like when I was younger, I wanted to be part of the Borg because you're part of a group.
I don't have to think.
You don't have to make your own decisions.
Nope.
I will happily just tell me what you want me to do. God, give me a break. Anyway, and like Picard was like, I'm not gonna let this happen to my son. He like plugs in to try and get his attention to like chat with him. Meanwhile, we got folks on the bridge trying to figure out how to manage with all of these Starfleet ships going sideways with their Gen Z. Sorry, but like, stop it.
Stop it now.
You stop that. Oh yeah, there's lots of sounds in this place.
There is. It's like ghosts.
Sometimes there's a big bang and you're alone and you're like, it's fine.
Oh my god.
Yeah, they just made this place with like shiplap or what. I don't know. I'm not kidding. I don't know. The floor's not even straight. It doesn't matter. Level. So there's this sort of discussion about like how do we save humanity here because the Borg are getting closer. We're counting down. They're about to strike. Everything's going to go nuts. Earth is going to be destroyed or assimilated, and it's just going to start causing chaos. And it's one of those like kill our friends and lovers for the greater good ?
Yeah.
Trust data ?
Oh, and he looks like he's just like losing it. He's having some crying laugh attacks.
Like he looks slightly unregulated to me. So like unhinged. Yeah. And so I'm just like, what's gonna happen? Beverly knocks it out of the park with some manual torpedo action.
Not our first rodeo, apparently.
She's been through some shit, you can tell. And then inside the Borg cube with a bunch of spikes on the outside, it happens. Picard and Jack connect in that weird green space.
Finally.
And they go through their mountains of memories together from earlier that day.
3 days of multiple Christmases and Easters. And, you've only known each other for 7 hours.
What about if you had a family instead of you going into Star Trek? Oh. Star Trek is my family.
Oh, my heart.
I'm carrying that with me forever. But I'm your son and you don't know it.
Fathers abandoning children. That still happens in the future.
Yeah. Also, people over-speaking and over-explaining things.
Yeah.
So that's good to know that doesn't evolutionarily go away.
Exactly. But in the end...
What happens?
They destroyed everybody. That was bad.
Everything. Only the bad people.
The Borgs blew up from the inside out, which unassimilated all the youngsters, and they were sad that they were finding themselves standing before their friends with guns, and they were like, "I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry about that."
And
then they made a TikTok about it because that's what they do.
That's exactly what they do. And then everyone's like, "You guys are heroes, so let's change the name of Titan to the Enterprise G."
The OG
G-spot, and this is the spot to work. It's Captain 7. Jack Crusher is on board, ready to be the counsel to the captain.
And Q makes 3.
Oh. And Michael Dorn, Worf, did like a nice big friendly gesture for Raffi, and her family loves her again because somebody told them that that's what they're supposed to do because now they know she wasn't lying.
Yeah.
Happy endings for everybody. But they leave you hanging. What's Captain 7's tagline and what the fuck is Q up to?
I know.
Oh.
So what's gonna happen? You know what? I'll just
God.
ask John Delancey next time I see him because now we're best friends after we met at the convention.
20 years ago. He's probably thinking right now, like, that was 20 years ago? God. Gotten so old. Why would she ever want to talk to an old guy like me now? Yeah. Haley's rolling her eyes like, there's no way that's possible. Still love him. And Riker, my God. What a show. What a show.
It had everything.
We were so lucky as fans. Like, think about all the people who are, like, obsessed with anything. Like, how often do you get this present? Like, I know they've tried to rehash Star Wars, and they did a decent job when they brought Harrison Ford back. Don't get me wrong. Like, that was fine. But there's so many other things from, like...
This is how you do that, though. Yeah. This is how you do it, actually.
This is how you do
this way.
it.
Yeah, this is how you do it. And it was so good. It was a gift, and we are so lucky, and I feel so grateful. My face hurt at the end because of the smiling. Yeah. Getting a little dizzy.
They're all still alive. Like, that right there is, like...
And they're, like, into it, also.
And they're into it. And it was well written. Like, there was
felt closure, like they cared. And, like, it was... Everything about it was great.
And the story arcs, like, you were able to write strong roles for strong women, finally. So why wouldn't Gates and Jerry Ryan come back? Like, look at this badass 7 of 9 now. No silver jumpsuit. Like, it's, like, a real, like, role. Yeah. So it's, like... That's all the writers, man. That's Terry. That's the writers. Like, they did such a good job. And then thinking about, like, the rest of the season, like, Ensign Rowe, Moriarty, like, holy shit. Like, the Easter eggs for the whole thing in general was just so good.
They brought a lot back.
They did.
And in doing so, also made some goofs.
Oh my God, totally. My favorite moment, though, of the whole episode was when Riker tries to pick up the bat left. He's like, I didn't realize they were so heavy. Holy crap. Okay, here's some trivia.
So funny.
Did you know Walter Koenig, voice only, Federation President Anton Chekhov mentions that he is the son of Pavel Chekhov from the original series and movies, and is played by the same actor. Anton's name is acknowledged as an homage to late actor Anton Yelchin, who played Pavel and sadly passed away.
Oh. The final overhead shot of the Enterprise D crew playing poker mirrors the final shot of the same scene from All Good Things. For some reason, I think I picked up on that subconsciously.
The scorch marks from its descent into the Viridian 3 atmosphere in Star Trek Generations 1994 can still be seen on the saucer section of the USS Enterprise 1701D. Cute. At about 2 minutes, since Haley's not going.
Sorry, there's none of these are good.
The identical footage from the beginning of the Star Trek Next Generation show opening is used. Yeah, these aren't that good.
I'm going to move to goofs.
Okay. Do it.
Here we go. Spoiler.
Ooh.
With 2 eyes. On the Borg cube, when Jack is pulling the cable off Picard in alternating shots, Picard is holding the connection to his head and to his neck. What? He's holding it still? Yeah. Oh, to his head and to his neck, so it's in both spots. Oh. Oh, wait, look at this. When Riker picks up Worf's sword...
What?
Who the fuck wrote this? He mentions how heavy it is as it falls and has to hold it with 2 hands. However, when Worf tells him to look at the helm, Riker pulls out a phaser while holding the sword easily with 1 hand. Okay, there's so much wrong with that. Who wrote these? These are goofs. There's only 3 goofs, and they're not good. A goof. Yeah.
Yeah. In the flash forward to 1 year later, Starfleet has updated its uniforms to include a badge with gold backing rather than the dark gray seen throughout the series. Yeah, I'm not even going to finish reading it. Well, that's a really bad way to end this podcast. If you could, if they were to do a legacy trek, that's kind of what they were calling it, like the 7 of 9, Raffi, like what would you want to see, like for...
Like what, something that hasn't been done yet, or something that's building like off what they've left us?
Yeah, if they were going to do a spin-off show from this, like what would be your
biggest
wants and needs?
Oh. Well, like we were discussing the other day offline, I really like the exploratory, exciting parts of Strange New Worlds. Mm-hmm. And so I would like them to have kind of an exploratory... Ooh, but maybe they're doing something where they're like... I don't know, like kick-ass, like women across the galaxy kind of thing.
Bad bitches in space.
Yeah, bad bitches in space type thing. Mm-hmm. And like Jack's there, I guess, but also cute. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know.
I think it would be cool because this series was obviously an episodic, or like it was just a full story throughout the season, whereas to do standalone episodes like what Strange New Worlds is kind of doing, like the original TNG style, like I would love that for another show where it's like, I
don't necessarily want another like mini series type thing. I just want like the one-off episodes, or maybe like with an overarching story like Voyager where they're trying to get home.
Yeah,
that's fine.
That'd be so good.
Throw some Chakotay in there. I'd tune in.
Yeah, I would tune into that before I'd watch this new Starfleet Academy.
Yeah, what's up with that?
I have no desire to watch that at all.
Also, the Section 31 movie that I was excited about, but the reviews are awful.
Are they really?
They're terrible.
That's terrible. That's
so like, it's not used.
My phone makes the same sound.
Someone at work was like, "Oh, I think I heard a mouse." I'm like,
"Oh my god." Fired.
Yeah.
You're fired.
I know we were on a call and they were like, "Oh, I like your background at Star Trek, and like, do you have any costumes?" I'm like, "Sorry, what?" I'm like, "I don't actually have any uniforms, but yeah." I'm like, that's not what it's called.
So offensive.
It is.
Yeah. Shunned.
Yeah.
All right.
Anyway, well,
I don't really have much else to say. I mean, we just wanted to close it out with a little last, that was the final episode, and it was good. It was so good.
It was good while it lasted.
Yeah, just like this podcast. It was good while it lasted.
That's what I was referring to.
Oh.
And, maybe
this has been fun.
It won't be the end of you,
Probably.
potentially. And it has been fun. And
we did it this long.
I know. Thanks, Bill and Dan, for putting up with us, and especially the consistency with which we make this podcast.
And I also want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Fansets. Thank you guys for all of the amazing pins throughout the years. Every time I get to see you guys in Vegas, you're so wonderful. You've got so many more pins out there. I haven't even looked at the website in a bit because I'm too scared that I'll spend all my money.
Yeah.
So just keep doing what you're doing.
It's obviously working.
Yeah, just absolutely killing it. So you can go on over to fansets.com and check out all that they have and use the promo code and all that good stuff. Get yourself 10% off. Buy up pins.
Support
or
them.
get them when you're there in Vegas if you're going. Do it. They'll probably do a really cool special pin just for the event.
They should.
Oh my God. Love that. And thanks to 5 Year Mission for the tunes and everybody who's listened, and the person who sent a random voicemail one time.
That made our day / life.
Totally.
So
a few people that would tweet at us when we had Twitter, and like Heather rocking the Rewind t-shirt at Vegas.
Oh, that made me feel seen and
God.
like, I don't know.
Yeah. And even though I did get confirmation that Todd Stashwick was going to do the show with us, and so was the woman from Picard that died, that was the Vulcan, and we didn't do
it. We pussied out.
We half-assed it. But we had fun. So thanks for letting me drag you along this far, Haley.
Thanks for all the memories.
Oh my God.
Thanks for all the memories.
I hope we stay in touch.
Good luck with everything.
Good luck with your life. I wish you well. Haley frequencies closed.
Live long and whatever.
Oh yeah, I have to read that letter. The letter that I wrote. Oh my God, it's
blowing up.
It's happening.
Are you guys recording right now?
Seriously? I don't even know where I have it. God, I sent it in an email. Oh, something was delivered. My new flip-flops. I love that.
Nice.
Right? Okay. To our glorious listeners, fellow nerds and long-suffering friends, after 6 glorious years of engaging with Star Trek The Next Generation, Sara and Haley are officially retiring the podcast. That's right. Our warp core is shutting down, shields are down, and let's face it, our dilithium crystals are just tired. From Zoom calls in pajamas during COVID lockdowns to emergency podcast recordings between job changes, life meltdowns, and suspicious pasta sauces like Saranera, we boldly went where probably no one should have gone. We've watched every smug grin from Riker, every stoic growl from Worf, and still giggle over Picard's passwords like Worf69. And we've debated deep philosophical dilemmas and also all the weird things that happened at Haley's 14th birthday party. No one's ever going to know the truth. Let's not forget the Vegas conventions where we met Klingons who smelled like tequila, a Data impersonator, fans with boundary issues, and possibly saw Q in the hotel pool while wearing socks.
I wish.
No. To our cherished listeners, thank you for sticking with us through static sarcasm, the sound of Sarah opening a beer mid-episode, and to Bill and Dan, our unofficial soundboard fan club and enablers. We love you more than Worf loves honor. Live long and you know the rest. And apparently...
Bye! To infinity and apparently... Coconut!